Well, coming into the game, we didn't know how to take Edison. I told the kids, I said, I know they can shoot very well. I said, what we got to do is just keep them out the paint. If they don't get any paint points, that we'd probably end up winning the ball game. And we had to play spurts because we had foul trouble early. Clinton went to the bench in the first quarter, came back in the third, picked up third and fourth. So we had to play a little under man today, but our two young kids played very well in a big game like this year.
Coach, what can you say about your defense early? It seemed like you kind of wanted to ease off the pressure. Were you just kind of waiting to see what they would show you?
Yeah, because in the locker room I said, I don't know what defense they're going to come out in. They're usually a man-to-man team, and basically that's what they played. And they played a little bit of matchup. So we just stayed at our matchup defense. And so we didn't change defenses not too much during the game today. So usually we are man-to-man, but we were on the man the whole year with injuries. We had more injuries this year than I probably had the last 10 years in one season. So I just take my head off to my kids who play so hard. Edison's a very good basketball team. It's supposed to shoot the ball very well. But I thought at the end of the day we had played better competition along the way, and it made us the top dog today.
Mahogany, that second quarter was big for you guys. What was working for you especially in that second quarter?
I think remaining aggressive, making sure that you hit open shots and just taking care of the ball. Making sure, no easy turnovers, playing good straight up defense and less fouling.
Brianna, all day you were dominant in the paint today, so what did you see in the defense that you're able to take advantage of?
They kept leaving me one-on-one. Usually I'm double teamed, but we spread the court so that either Paul or myself could post up.
And for each of you girls, going out with 4 titles to end your senior career, what is that like, and how are you going to look back on your PA career?
I'm going to look at it in a very bright way, making history, not only for girls basketball, being the only team in the state to have 6 for boys basketball as well. It means a lot to me, being part of this legacy.
It means a lot to me too. I came over junior year not knowing how I could gel into the team, but Coach Dozier definitely helped me out, put me in my spot. I'm just glad to have 2 rings.
Coach, what can you say about each of these girls and how you've seen them grow and develop in the time you coach?
Oh man, when she came in the 9th grade, I said, this kid ain't gonna make it. This kid ain't gonna make it, But her dad was a great basketball player, as we all know, and I knew she had the roots, and she was playing with the right type of kids that would push her. She didn't want to be left back, And so right there, she's probably one of the better players in the state, I would say.
Just about Brianna.
Brianna is just Brianna. Okay? Bree helps us when we really need help in the paint. I'm going to miss her a lot. She rebounds for us. Sometimes she even leads the break, which she didn't know how to do when she came to us. But I tell my kids, if you can learn how to rebound, you got to learn how to come out with it nowadays. Because you go to college, kids your size going to come out with it, so you got to come out. She's done well there. She shoots the ball at a high percentage around the rim. Of course, she missed a few today, but what kid's not going to miss a few? So we got to get some and take some. And I'm just so glad she was here for us today, the last 2 years.
I know you said all the teams are special, but can you pinpoint something that makes this specific team unique?
The unique part is, I let them know all the injuries we had this year. People just don't know how many injuries we had this year where kids just could not play. One night we had 3 starters. And we just threw people on the bench to let us play. And they all learn now. So I expect us to be very deep next year, however, but because we got so many people injured. But we'll make our way. We always do. We'll find a way to win. And that's what the trick is. You got to find a way to win. You have to have parents who are willing to buy into what you are selling their kids, okay? Kids don't want to buy into hard work. Most of us know the new generation doesn't want to work hard. But I can't say that about my kids. My kids work hard, run miles, roll with tires. They do it all just to get stronger. And I appreciate it.
For Brianna and Mahogany, do you have a favorite story or a memory that you'll take with you for the rest of your life from Princess basketball?
Honestly, for me, it'd be just winning my first state title. That freshman year, it's kind of starting the tempo. We had just hit winning 3 state titles in a row, and so just keeping that and continuing the streak, I guess that'd be my favorite memory.
Probably senior night when they pranked us. They threw water on us and decorated our cars in a very special way. But that's probably my favorite memory.
Coach, do you have a specific memory that'll remain fond of you for this season?
I can't say it, but no, I really don't, because there's just so many memories that I have with these kids, you know. I probably gave this team more days off from practice than any other team. That's the part I don't like, but I will remember it, you know, because we didn't have anybody in practice, we just have shoot around. Because we just had everybody, you go down to the trainer, the whole team's in the training room, so that's the way that goes. Ain't that my fault?
Anything else?
It's ESPN.
Hey, Coach, we all know you from Hampton Roads. We know you work hard for your kids getting them in college. As you put on your rings before the buzzer, what was going through your mind as you addressed Princess Anne Nation in the crowd before the buzzer went on?
I got to get another one next year. That's what I was thinking. I said, now next year I got to be here ready to go. It's going to break a tradition. And I often wonder what's going to happen when the tradition breaks. I already know, but I'll let you guys wonder about that. I think most people here know what's going to happen.
Outstanding.
Anything else?